All right, so we've gone over this analogy before, but your brain, is this mixing up? Is like the glitter in this jar. Is it even mixing up? You can't even see that? Okay, and what we're gonna do with exercise is try to let that glitter settle. The other analogy we used is like your brain is like there's cars passing by and you're trying to catch all those cars. We want to just let those thoughts and those cars pass. So for the next 5 minutes, we're going to do a little bit of exercise. And during that exercise, we're going to be focusing on our body and the exercise. We're not going to be focusing, we're going to let the glitter settle and let the cars pass. Does that all make sense? So please stand up. All right, please stand up. And this is going to be nice, easy exercises. And I got my flow right here in case I forget it. Ready? Inhale. Get the blood flowing to our brain, and exhale. So our muscles are an organ. Inhale, and your brain is an organ. And again, make sure your area is clear. If you're going to hit your hands on like the side of a desk, just don't do that. Make sure that your floor is clear. One more, inhale. More blood flow to the brain. Okay, we are getting that brain exercise. Now we're going to go down to what's called the forward fold. Don't bang your head on your desk or anything like that. If there's something you don't feel comfortable doing because you're closed, don't do it. But just hang it down. And I want to avoid us from touching the floor and touching our shoes. You can touch the backs of your legs if you feel comfortable for balance. And if you don't have balance and you need to touch something, go for it. But now with your hands on your shins, walk your legs back and forth. Just move those hamstrings back and forth. Do you feel that? Okay, now we're going to come to half fold. Half fold is where we're just up like this. Okay, so our spine is straight, our hands are on our shins. Again, no equipment, not touching our shoes, not touching each other, socially distanced, not breathing heavily, but getting blood flow to the brain. Now from here, we're going to go to chair. Okay, so we're going to engage our core, engage our glutes, engage our quadriceps, engage our hamstrings. And if you get your hands over your head, you can really tighten out those abs. And if it's hard for you to do, just put your hands down here. But you also have the ability to just get those hands over your head. Okay? And by doing this, we're getting blood flow to those muscles, blood flow to the brain. We're stimulating our brain. We're stimulating our muscles. And then I want to know what this one's called. So we've got a forward fold down. Put your right hand on your left ankle, simply because we don't want to touch the floor or our shoes. Bring your left hand up to the sky and look up your left hand. We're stretching out our iliotibial band. We're stretching out our obliques. And now, let's fold up. Let's get some oxygen back into our muscles. Inhale. And by bringing oxygen to our muscles, exhale. They're allowed to loosen up. Inhale again. We got to get the other side. And then exhale. And then one more. Inhale. And now we're going to fold down and get the other side of this stretch that we don't know the name of yet. Put your left hand on your right ankle or your right calf. Right hand to the sky and look up your right hand. Okay? We're stretching out our right IT band, iliotibial band, moving our bodies and muscles in a way that we're not used to. And then slowly rise up. Take one big breath. My goal is 5 minutes. We've been at 4 minutes, so I got one more stretch for you runners out there, for your athletes. Simply just cross your right leg over your left. And the side of your leg is your iliotibial band that commonly gets tight in runners, surfers, athletes. We're going to just hang it down. Don't touch your feet. Don't touch your shoes. You can put your hands on your knees to balance. You can hang your head down. Do you guys feel tight? I just feel tight sometimes. Okay, we want to hold this for about 10 seconds. That's been about 10 seconds. Now we're going to rise back up. Well, actually, we should slowly roll through our spine. I could have done a little better. Left foot over the right. We're going to stretch our left IT band, your iliotibial band. Hang it down. And that's stretching your right hamstring, the left side of the outside of your left leg. And slowly rise up. Let's see what's happened to our glitter in our brain, okay? So the glitter, you can see, has settled. A lot of times in life, we're focusing on all of our stresses and all of our problems. If we can take 5 minutes to meditate or do exercise, our muscles are no longer holding those stresses or things that are bogging us down, and they get to rest. We get to focus on something else. We might go back to those stresses, but give those muscles a few seconds rest. Does that make sense? All right, do you guys enjoy that stuff? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. All right. Thank you for